Every corporate leader thinks they're untouchable. They have authority, power, respect, and millions, sometimes billions, in valuation riding on their decisions. But it only takes one moment, one viral clip, one mistake, and suddenly, it's all over. This is the story of a CEO whose career ended not in a boardroom battle, not after months of controversy, and not because of financial collapse. It ended because of a single viral video that made a company meeting absolutely unforgettable, for all the wrong reasons. It all started at a company called Astronomer. Astronomer was a tech firm, not a household name, but respected in its niche. A team of scientists, developers, and ambitious employees working under the leadership of CEO Andy Byron. Everything seemed normal. That is, until an ordinary night at a Coldplay concert. While thousands of employees and families enjoyed the music, something curious happened. Andy Byron, the CEO, attended the concert with the company's chief people officer, Kristen Cabot. During the show, they appeared on a giant kiss cam screen, the live shot that usually shows couples dancing, smiling, maybe making it awkward. But what happened next was anything but ordinary. The crowd saw the CEO and the CHRO embracing, clearly caught up in the moment, and the video was filmed by others in the audience. And then it went viral fast, internally, externally, on social media. Within hours, employees were talking about it, the public was talking about it, investors were talking about it. A CEO and a senior executive, suddenly deeply entangled in a highly publicized and controversial social moment. And both were married to other people. This wasn't a minor PR slip. This was a corporate reputation crisis. Guernsey Finance, the organization linked to Astronomer, is partially funded by public money and involved in promoting financial services. That means reputation matters even more than profits. And when your CEO becomes the talk of the internet for something unrelated to the company's mission, that's not just an embarrassment, that's a liability within a short period of time. Andy Byron was under immense pressure. Employees were distracted, clients were uneasy, leadership credibility was shaken. Stories spread about the video. The board acted with urgency, and so did Andy Byron. He made the decision many people never saw coming, especially not from the CEO of a respected tech firm. He resigned on the spot, not after a strategic meeting, not after a tense board debate, not following months of preparation or negotiation. He resigned once the surveillance of the video became too intense. Once the internal pressure to save face became overwhelming. It was a career, effectively erased in one viral moment. Now, let's unpack why this story matters. Most corporate CEOs don't lose their jobs because of poor earnings. They don't lose their jobs because of a failed product. They don't lose their jobs because of harsh competition. They lose their jobs because their credibility collapses, because trust evaporates, because when you're the face of a company, a public scandal, even one that started with a meme-worthy moment, can become a serious governance crisis. And in the modern world, everything is recorded, everything is captured, everything can become public. A mistake in front of thousands of strangers can become a global narrative in minutes. This CEO didn't lose because of a boardroom decision. He lost because a moment, unrelated to corporate strategy or performance, became the defining story of his leadership. And in the digital era, narratives matter more than ever. Not just profits, not just earnings, but perception. So what's the lesson here? Corporate leaders are no longer safe from market pressures, investor scrutiny, employee opinion. And now, viral social content. The boardroom is no longer isolated. Executive decisions are no longer shielded. In a world connected by screens, one misstep can override decades of experience. One video clip can collapse authority, and one meeting or moment can end a career. That's the story of the CEO who quit, not because of numbers, not because of strategy, but because of a moment that went viral.